Welcome back to Ashley Curtis Alexander Body and Mind Training. Today, what I want to talk about is the art of not caring what other people think. Especially nowadays, it seems everyone's got an opinion. Look at me now. I'm expressing my opinion, really. So, what has seemed to have happened in modern society is that it feels like more than ever people want to impose their opinions on you as well. And then I also find that people are much more insecure surrounding how they're perceived by others. So not caring what people think isn't to be confused with not respecting someone's opinion or listening to someone's point of view. That's completely fine. However, you need to develop your own sense of what's right for you. Follow your instincts, really. But taking sound advice is something that is sensible. However, the caveat that I would place on that is, from my point of view anyway, is that you should just take advice from people who have been in the situation you want to gain insight into. So for example, if I'm looking to get advice around setting up a business let's just say setting up a business we can start with, I'm going to seek the opinion of someone who's actually run a business or set one up, because someone else who hasn't done so is only going to base their opinion on their own perception. And then normally what people do is they tend to put themselves in those shoes, and if they can't imagine themselves doing it, they're very likely to discourage you from doing so, simply because it goes beyond the realms of their own perception of what they would do in that situation themselves. I.e., if they can't see themselves doing it, how can they see you doing it? So you've always got to take opinions with a pinch of salt. Now, also another challenge really is the whole social media thing. I think it's really inflated that phenomenon really of opinions flooding into your psyche. I even know people who, if they put a post out on Instagram, if they don't get a minimum amount of likes, they will delete the picture in the first place. And I laugh, but it is a real thing, and it can actually affect people in a very detrimental way. So it's very important to develop a sense of self and have that belief within, really. The core of it is to have self-belief at the center of what you're doing. And then opinions are just that, opinions. But if you're going to seek it, as I said earlier, do so with people that have been in those shoes at the very least. And I'll leave you with a quote that I never forget. It was at a keynote speech at a professional event. And what the speaker said was, don't worry about what other people think about you, because they're too busy worrying about what you think of them to care. And that's always stuck with me, and it's helped me to keep in that mode of not caring what people think.